Swatch number 85 is the PK knit made with 80% polyester and 20% cotton. This one is spun. This is another example of a double filling knit or a double weft knit. We know that this one was piece dyed, and because we had the two different fibers, we know that it's an example of union dyeing. There is no finish. It has a matte luster, good resiliency, and is often used for polo shirts. So it actually only really has one in use right here. So here we can see, you look at the one side and you say, well, that's not so amazing. But if you look at the other side, right, so there's just whales. And on the other side, you can see, doesn't it resemble a bird's eye PK? And that texture is popular for the polo shirts because it just gives it a nice visual appearance. Here we have an example of the pearl knit. I mentioned this to you in the lecture as being non-reversible, or I will mention it to you, depends I guess on when you watch this. This is made, it is reversible. This is made with plied spun yarn. It is also a double filling knit, but pearl knits don't have to be made as a double knit. This is piece dyed, and interesting note, this is the slowest knitting. It does ravel easily, or AVELS, and it is often used for children's wear besides sweaters. And that's because it has such excellent extensibility in the side-to-side direction. So you can see that for every place that we had a wale that was getting going, we put in a pearl on the other side. And this is, though, a double knit. Let's just really see if I agree with them on that. Is this a double knit? No, I really have to disagree with them on that. I believe this is a single. I just don't see two different sets of yarns in that one. Tricot is 100% nylon, very common fiber for tricot. This is left as a filament, and this is an example of a warp knit, so knit in that other direction than traditional knitting. It is piece dyed. This one was sear calendared, so it should have a bit of a wet look. It doesn't ravel. It's very lightweight, and it is used for lingerie and sleepwear. Let's take a look at this one. So first of all, can you see that lovely luster? It's very sheer. Here we see the courses, which have that bit of a chicken track look, and the wales, it's kind of hard to see. You'll have to look at it yourself, but the wales have a tiny bit of a wiggle in the wales. And it's fairly stable in this direction. Right? So this is why it's great for things like underwear and foundation garments.